This is Shivas Jairam, and my project is about a website for the Women's League of Hartsville, South Carolina. So, this group, the Women's League of Hartsville, is a not for profit service and social club for all women who live or work in the Hartsville area. Now, this group hosts live and silent auction to benefit other deserving nonprofits. Now, this website is focused to give information to the users who are primarily based in and around Hartsville, information about the auction, the items which are available in the auctions, an opportunity for them to buy tickets, pre-register, or contact the Women's League team. So the first page, which is the landing page, is the home page, which has their logo, picture of the team, and then to the left and right you have the sponsors, the picture, the photographs of the sponsors, and in the center you have information about the silent auction. It gives you ticket pricing, links where you can buy the ticket. Then it gives you like for what does this cost for the auction, and then you can see some of the preview or the featured auction items, contact numbers if you have any questions, and at the bottom there's a brief description of who the Women's League of Hartsville is. I'll go back to the top, and then the navigation on the top is there's home, there's auction items, register, contact, and sign in. So when I go into auction items, it basically brings me to a page which shows like titles of each individual item for the auction with a name, a picture, a brief description, and who the donor of that item is. For the future, there will be options where people could like this or favorite these items so that when they actually go for the live auction, they can pull up their favorited items and then bid on those. Then on the auction items page, there is a search feature where I can narrow down by certain keywords, and it's a type ahead which searches the name, the description of every item. The next is the register, where people can go and pre-register for the event, or they can go and purchase the ticket from an external website. The next page is contact, where they can give an email address, name and phone number, and contact the committee members. The last navigation is the sign in for committee members, where they can log in to the admin panel. Okay, so once logged in, they will actually see the page where they can edit items, and this page is what controls what auction items are shown in the auction items page. Plus, this would be the list, the master list of items for which the various bids happen against. Now, going into the technology a little bit, this is a site which purely uses HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The backend or any backend services have not been built yet. So if you look at the folder structure, you would see I have a CSS, I have the data in a CSV, then all my images, and then a JavaScript folder where I have a JavaScript for every page, and then a common JavaScript for which are used across all pages. For example, to load the header and the footer on all pages, I use common.js. And then there is functionality in common.js to activate or inactivate the top level menu clicked. Now the main functional pages are, let me go to index.js, where I filter out the data for the featured items and show only the featured items. So the logic here plus the build items is what displays in the home page the featured items in the featured items sections. Now in the auction item page, all these items come from a CSV file. So if I open the CSV file, these are all the items for now. And if I go to items.js, you would see this is where I have the functions to actually display these items dynamically into the page. Now for this I use a library called D3, and D3 is very easy to use to actually insert HTML elements into a div. Now for styling I use Bootstrap, and which has a CSS and a JavaScript component. Now, some of the future things which I could add to the site is make it more dynamic by actually saving the data into a database, then integrating the login so that it actually authenticates against a backend system. Now, overall, the Bootstrap, the jQuery, and the D3 which I've been used in the site, it worked very well, and it helped me build out the site and also build dynamic contents into it. Now, as you know, this is not complete, and this site doesn't take care of the actual bidding process, but it's just the pre-registering and giving the users opportunity to view the items. So what's pending is in the auction item page where users can favorite it or or comment about it. Then the login page for the committee members, and so overall, I really had fun working in this project, and I think it's almost there. It's just the integration with the backend system which is pending. Thank you.